In the heart of Bay Lake, Florida, lies Disney's World Showcase in EPCOT, a billion-dollar venture that dared to dream. What if you could eat pizza and dumplings in the same place? Well, $1 billion down and they created a knockoff of this New York neighborhood. To the north of Canal Street, Little Italy. To the south, Chinatown. An authentic EPCOT? Yeah, I'll take it. Imagine stuffing a cannoli into a baked pineapple pork bun and eating that in the bar where they filmed Tony Soprano meeting with New York mob bosses. Doesn't necessarily sound pleasant, but the point is, you could. And good luck doing that in Disney World. Though the result is much better, the origins of the close quarters of Little Italy and Chinatown certainly lack the magical qualities of Disney. In the 19th century, the area was known as 5 Points, and many knew it as the most crime and disease-ridden part of the city. But for new immigrants, the neighborhood offered cheap tenement housing and protection within their own communities. A Chinese, Italian, Irish, and Puerto Rican immigrant all walk into a bar. That's just a regular old Tuesday in 19th century Lower East Side Manhattan. And within that one little neighborhood, all these ethnic groups lived in very close proximity, though the distinctions were clear. There was a little Germany, a little Ireland, and even within Little Italy, the Sicilians would live on Elizabeth Street and the Neapolitans would live on Mulberry. You might be thinking, but they're all Italian. Okay, well, Yankees and Mets fans are all New Yorkers, but do they like each other? No! Through the 20th century, many immigrant populations left 5 Points and resettled throughout the New York's 5 boroughs to pursue other labor opportunities. But the Italians and the Chinese stayed. Italian businesses thrived with surging interest in Italian culture, and the community rallied cultural institutions like churches, including Old St. Patrick's, where Martin Scorsese served as an altar boy. I know, working in a church to working in Hollywood, there's no further stray from God. But I love Hollywood, so if you happen to be a Hollywood big shot and you're looking for an amazing voiceover actor, I hear the guy from Not Just Bikes has a beautiful voice. Check it out. In the mid-20th century, Chinatown's population surged after the US lifted decades of restrictive immigration policy. Paired with political instability in East Asia and the ending of British control in Hong Kong, there was a big injection of capital into Chinese communities in New York. This new wealth empowered Chinese immigrants to open businesses and to create a long-lasting foothold in the area. Tourists and New Yorkers came to love the centrality of these two neighborhoods. Walking groups and food tours took frequent turns up and down Canal Street, trying food unified in the two cultures' mutual love of pork and noodles. This joy of a neighborhood, Little Italy and Chinatown, was born out of affordable housing, community aid, and the desire to experience authenticity in the bustling heart of the city. Now gentrification encroaches on the soul of these neighborhoods. With outside developers, Little Italy already feels like a front to serve mediocre bolognese and repackaged Whole Foods Parmesan. If we wanted that, we'd go to EPCOT. In Walt Disney's original dream for EPCOT, he wanted to build a model utopian city, an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Sadly, he passed away before his dream could be realized, and when they finally returned to EPCOT, they ditched the idea of the futuristic city and created the World Showcase. Though it wasn't Walt Disney's vision, in some ways they got it right. A place where cultures exist side by side is utopian. But we don't need to manufacture that in a Disney World, we can just have it for real. The remnants of New York's Little Italy and Chinatown offer an actual vision for the future. A real EPCOT, where immigrants can thrive in the hearts of our cities, where you can sample any kind of noodle you want, but without going to Florida and paying a $160 entrance fee. And isn't that what we all want? To avoid Florida at all costs? Good news! If you love this video, the next episode of I Love the City is already available on Nebula, a subscription streaming service and online utopia with ad-free original content from over 200 creators. You can sign up at go.nebula.tv/ilovethecity and get 40% off an annual subscription. Try finding a deal like that at Disney World. And if you're already a Nebula subscriber, then treat yourself to a lo mein and a cannoli. You've earned it.